What's up, everybody? Life of Corn here, back with another motovlog. This one's going to be a little different today. Talk about something that's probably not going to be monetizable. I'm not really worried about that. So this is more of an important video for people that might need it. A younger version of myself that may have needed it. What is that in the road? Big old rock. But we're going to talk about ADHD and marijuana, because I do have ADHD and I live in the great state of California, as some call Call-Me Cali. And I've recently quit smoking. I don't know how much I'm going to call it, whatever, weed, the W word. I don't want to blacklist the video, because I know how YouTube is, but I'm 36 years old. I've partaken for 15 years probably, and I haven't in 10 days, and I'm one of those people that would every single day, straight up. I also go to school, take medication for ADHD, and I'm going to be honest, I noticed that it doesn't help my ADHD and other aspects of my life the way it used to. It actually depresses me more now. And like, it contradicts your ADHD medication, because the way ADHD works is a lack of dopamine in the way your frontal cortex is developed. That's why when you talk to someone with ADHD, they'll get distracted easily if it's not something they're really interested in, or if they're not doing a task they're really interested in. Take medication for it, kind of helps you stay more task oriented, and provide that dopamine to be able to get through something you don't want to do. Like the average person, they can sit down, do hours of homework if they have to, because they know the outcome is going to be worth it. But someone with ADHD, they have a very hard time doing that. And marijuana makes you want to do the opposite, from task completion, from just being a go-getter and outgoing. For some people, not everybody. So, but there's a squirrel. I do notice that. I notice days that I take my medication and I'm doing great, and then I smoke, it really contradicts it. So I kind of got COVID 2 weeks ago, and I wasn't able to smoke, obviously. So after that, I kind of have not restarted. I've always wanted to see this boat when I'm coming past the Dumbarton Bridge, though. So I'm gonna check it out. It's like fossilized, salty dirt. Things I've noticed, though, since I stopped smoking is it's a lot easier to go to the gym at 7 a.m. when you don't fire up first, you know. I'm killing it at work. My boss was like, she was like, "You doing all right? You've been like crossing your T's and dotting your I's. Something's different." And it felt really good, you know. They didn't have to babysit me or worry about me being not all there. And I mean, I've worked many jobs in video production, security. I've done construction. I've done all kinds of stuff where I've taken breaks before, but I think this time deciding to do it for myself versus for something else is really what it took. I think you should try it if it's something you're thinking about, because I'm doing a lot better just in these 10 days. And I guess this video is also a accountability check for myself, because I'm probably going to upload a follow-up video in like a month. So if that's something you want to see, go ahead and hit that sub button, as lame as that sounds. Go ahead and follow the ex-pothead. think I could throw a rock to it. Probably not with all this gear on, but let's try it. Let's try one more. Maybe one with a little more size and oomph to it. Oh, these just break apart, look. I ain't gonna make it that far. Damn, the bike is way over there. Anyway, I'm just coming home from work right now, and I figured I'd talk about this. Actually, one of my coworkers, bro, I'm not gonna say your name, but I'm very proud of you. You're killing it. You're so, I see you. You remind me a lot of myself when I was younger, you know. We've had a lot of the same trials and tribulations, and I don't want you to stop what you're doing. You're killing it, bro. Keep up the good work. You got so much potential. You remind me of a young me, and after talking with you, kind of taking you in like a mentor myself for you, it made me check myself, you know. But yeah. What's up, baby? Anyway, back to the subject. Yeah, I find, obviously, I spend extra money on it that I could be saving, spending on other things. I could have higher paying jobs, all kinds of things, man. And just being more present, you know, like, I was pretty depressed this last month. I had a bunch of stuff going on in my personal life. I actually felt really bad. Like, one of my followers is giving me so much support. D-Hawk from Houston. Man, my dude, you're killing it. I hope you and your family are doing great. I'm sorry I wasn't as present as I could have been when you came to visit. I was dealing with so much stuff, and I was smoking my brains out, and that's not cool, man. You know, like, someone is out here on vacation and he reaches out to me and I'm so depressed, and I just let that make me get worse. I don't know. It wasn't the only thing, but I feel like if I wasn't smoking, I wouldn't have been as depressed, and I wouldn't have been as outgoing. I mean, I would have been more outgoing, if that makes sense. Yeah. So, thank you for still supporting me, bro. You're messaging me, this and that. Next time you're out here, I'll be here for you 100%. And if I ever head out to Texas, I know who to call. And just being like more present in the moment, you know. I've noticed my sleep is a lot better. Like, I used to think I needed to smoke to go to sleep, but I hate those things. But you don't go into REM sleep when you smoke, and now even just 6 hours of sleep feels like I got 10. And I get up at 3:50 for work, so there's a lot of nights I go to sleep late, of course, and then I got to get up early, and I only have 6 hours of sleep. So my mornings are going a lot better. On top of that, I also have a really good job opportunity from a friend of mine, but I gotta be clean. I like that house with all the JDM cars and the like 2000s Escalade in the front. It's like a baller from the early 2000s. And I want to take advantage of this opportunity I have too. So in order to do that, I gotta, you know, clean up. And that's kind of what I'm doing. I guess having COVID really made me just sit sober for the first time in probably 10 years. Like, I was one of those fools. Oh, we're going to the store, gotta smoke. Oh, we're gonna go, whatever, we gotta smoke. We're gonna eat dinner, we gotta smoke. Gotta take a shit, you gotta smoke, you know? Like, it's kind of, it was ridiculous. But if you're from California, that's kind of how people live, because it's so legal out here. And some of you, like, if you all are in the Midwest or the South where it's illegal and you're not used to it, you can smoke every single day and do pretty much everything you can do sober. It's just doing it like if you're a little bit sleep deprived. But it's not to mean that you're performing at your best, you know, obviously. So I'm enjoying it, being present in the moment and not, you know? What the fuck? They store tower cranes over here? Yeah, guess so. What that stuff does is it makes you okay with being complacent with where you are in life. Like say you're stuck with a dead-end job, you got no girlfriend, you hate your life, but you fire up and then suddenly, it's alright. And even when life's great and you have all those things, why do you need to smoke? And I think it just became a habit after 15 years. Like when I was younger, I had reasons to be depressed. I was broke, I didn't have a girlfriend. And I'm not saying that like that's what you need to not be depressed. I'm just saying, that was just an example. But like, life's good, bro. I don't need to do that to make it better, per se, you know? So, why not have a little bit more money in your pocket? And be more present and be able to actually retain and hold memories, you know? And it definitely worsens my ADHD. Got cherry blossoms on the 370. Like I said, ADHD already makes you forgetful, it makes your thoughts scrambled, this and that. I want to stop and look at this graveyard real quick. Oh wow, that says CEO G. Rogers, 1888 to 1933, bro/sis, Lily DeSerpa, 1889 to 1933. I just read that twice. No, I didn't. So that's the brother and sister's dates and names. Wow. It's weird that it's right by like the street, like a stone's throw. You can kick up a rock onto the grave. That's crazy. Let me read like another one real quick. Caldera, 1858 to 1937, and Frank S. This is kind of cool. These are like married couples. I wish I could be buried next to Babe. Not that it know or mattered, but that's kind of cool. I used to do that too. I've done a lot of things, man. I'm a jack of all trades. But like I said, going back to school, trying to do better for myself. And I might not be going to school with this opportunity I have now. I don't know. You know, I'm thinking a lot clearer on outlook. So I think I'm going to touch base on this again in a month with you guys and let you know how I'm doing with it, let you know how my ADD is doing. And another thing is I stopped taking my medication the last year for personal reasons, and now I'm back on it now that I'm not smoking, and it helps too. But yeah, this video is going to be real short, real sweet. More units. My tummy hurts. I'm going to need a blanket and a warm chocolate. That hurt. Alright, I'm going to wrap this up. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one. Some things I do notice though is like the day goes by a lot longer now. Probably because I'm more present, obviously. I have to force myself to eat because it gives you munchies, and like my medication already makes me not hungry, but now on top of having that to give me a false appetite, I gotta retrain myself to eat. Hey BB. It's like, what is on your finger? Anyway, feels like a weird ass video to make, but I figured it's important for myself and for somebody who might need it.